Right, guys. Hello and welcome to a live stream. Haven't done one of these in quite a while, so I thought, why not? While it's a little bit quiet here, I'd pop on and chat with you guys for a little bit. Oh gosh. Right. Now, as the title says, that's not what you want to see. There you go. Is that better? Who knows? Who knows? Okay. Um, as the title says, it's about stopping relying on eBay because we no longer can do that. Um, this past 18 days has to be the toughest we've had since starting eBay, like literally since starting selling on eBay. Even in my first weeks or my first days, we didn't do as badly as we are currently doing. We're now 18 days in to what has to be, like I said, the last 18 days since starting selling on eBay. Now, if we had just hoped like in the past, so when things are like tough or something, if we just hoped, okay, let's just list some stuff on eBay and things will be fine, this month would have been a disaster. Like we literally wouldn't have even been able to make our rent. It's only because we have been going out and doing everything that we can do, including, by the way, still listing on eBay in the hope and optimizing our listings and SEOing our titles, putting tags in our photos, making sure our photos have got descriptive names, making sure that all our like descriptions, etc., have got good readability. So doing all of that stuff because obviously we want our listings to be great on our website as well, and obviously still been listing on there as well. But I just wanted to make this little live stream because um, you know it's now been 18 days since the 9th of March. Our sales pretty much just tanked, and it looks like it's continuing in that respect. It looks like it's not changing. So like we really can't anymore rely on it. So we're going to continue to do what we're doing. Obviously, the shop, the website, the toy fairs, the car boots, and hopefully, when this month start adding some Comic Cons. By the way, hi to everyone in the chat. Hi to Lee, hi to Steve, hi to Leanne, Tommy, Derek, Shelley, Mr. Sadie. And I really do hope that it is this that we're going to continue to do what we've been doing, but we're going to be adding more onto it in terms of hopefully the Comic Cons this month, because we just can't seem to get any traction on eBay, and that's even including listing some. We're listing good quality items. For example, this weekend at the car boot, I actually picked up a real bargain job lot of pretty rare Funko Pops. Some of these are like 30-40 pound pops. Some of them are even more, and lots of in the 20s, and I got them for a really great price. Funko Pops are still desirable as far as I can tell, and it's one of those things we've been listing those as well. Again, literally, there's just been no traffic. There's just nothing happening. The last interaction I think I had on eBay was actually someone from Brazil asking whether we ship to Brazil, which it states on the listing we do. It's absolutely it's just mind-boggling. It's absolutely mind-boggling. Um, but it's important to talk about it as well because just for my own kind of peace of mind and like direction, because like I said, it's not about giving up on it. It's just it's just about the fact that this is the way things are at the moment. Tommy says he both very funny. Hey, Mr. Sadie. Hey, Peter A. Know how you feel, says Adam. Have 2,300 plus listings. Barely sold anything last week. Not just you. Yeah, Adam. I appreciate it's not just me. There's plenty of people also in a similar situation, also experiencing similar drops in sales. But this is something. This drop is. It's not just a slight drop. This is like a mega. This is almost stopped. If it wasn't, we had like an anomaly sale come through like to America, funnily enough. And by the way, in America, Tommy did this for me. He checked only about 13 of my listings are visible in America. Yet that's where we actually sold something to. And we're just not getting anything here. It's just bizarre. Hey Shell. Shell says, "How about vintage electronics? You've always done well with those." You know what, Shell? Again, very interesting. You should say that. I had listed not necessarily vintage electronics, but I had listed, for example, a PS3 on eBay with a terabyte hard drive. Again, I had no. I could see other people were selling them in solds and completeds. I priced it aggressively because it had a 1 terabyte hard drive. I was only asking for 50 quid. Again, nothing. In the end, I took it to the car boot yesterday and I got 30 quid for it. Um, I don't think it's necessarily about the vintage electronics. I've got good quality items. Tommy says, is there a possibility that WordPress is doing something to the listings? No, it's not at all, Tommy. It's not. It's not at all. WordPress. It's working absolutely fine. I have 1,300 listings, zero sales on Friday, says Shell. Well, we've not had a sale since Thursday. Thursday we sold 6.99, and then we've not had a sale since Thursday. We did technically get a sale on Friday, but the buyer hasn't paid, so it hasn't shown up. But then we've had nothing Saturday, Sunday. But I just think it's interesting to talk about this stuff because it's important as well because it just makes me feel better, to be honest with you. And also it's going to give us a direction for the shop. We're really going to go like in person is where it's at. Whether it's in the shop, whether it's at the car boot, whether it's at the toy fair or the comic cons, we're just going to go hard in that direction. Obviously the website, been doing a lot of TikTok and a lot of mostly TikTok and Instagram and Facebook, doing like the posts and scooting them across, and we've seen results with that. Even our tiny website is getting sales compared to eBay. And the cool thing is as well, you can literally see spikes where we get higher users on our website when we get a good video or a video that goes viral, and because it's like 15-second videos, it's actually quite easy to do that. Peter Ray says, I found a nice Funko last week at a local car boot. Worth a bit, but keeping. Fair enough. Hey, Nigel, pot noodles at 80 pence. A pot today at Tesco. That's what I will mostly be eating this week. Nigel, I know how you feel. Yeah, it is. We are brassic because of this. So there we go. Sales are very slow. Car parts and automobilia. I think people are very worried. See, I don't believe. See, Richard, I don't think that's accurate. See, I would normally agree with you, Richard, but when you are, even honestly, guys, we sold stuff at our asking price at a car boot yesterday, because I've always wanted to do this and go to a car boot and not be dealer fodder. So obviously all the dealers were coming up to the stall and seeing our price and just walking off, right? But then when it hit, like, it got busy because it was Mother's Day yesterday. It got really busy at the car boot. It got super busy, and we ended up getting like regular people that were out shopping, kids with their pocket money, etc. And we were selling stuff at our ticketed price. So do you know what I mean? Like, and that was at a car boot. Every toy fair I've been to, we've done really well. People are spending money at the toy fairs. And the same at the markets. We haven't done a market in a while, but we're thinking of doing the markets again as well. And obviously, if I went to Comic Cons as well, I'm certain we'd do well there as well. And in the shop, guys, bear in mind how little traffic we have compared to the internet. And even our website. I mean, come on, people are still shopping. If you've got popular product, people are shopping. That is not a concern of. I don't feel like I'm concerned about that. I feel people are still, treating themselves, picking stuff up because we price our stuff decently, and it's popular. So I kind of feel like I think just my opinion, I think that's not necessarily the case with our inventory. I think there's still demand for it, but I just feel that it's just not quite. I just don't feel it's just that simple. But there we go. Mother's mustache. Hey, that's a good question. Do you have an expired token somewhere? We did have an expired token, or a token that was near expiring. With the like an eBay expired token in terms of its handshaking with WordPress, but it hadn't expired, and that's been fixed as well. So I don't think it's that either. I don't think it's an expired token. bear in mind, I have been, trying to keep tabs on how things are going in general with other people as well. And I know it's difficult to say, but I just know in our situation, I don't think it's token related, perhaps, but there we go. Had a bit of success cross-listing vintage stuff to Etsy, says Adam. Yeah, cross-listing, that's just it. If it wasn't for basically what this comes down to is multiple streams, doesn't it? Multiple streams of income. One of the things that we're aiming to do now is, especially when we're sourcing as well, we're looking to source stuff that we can sell at the most, in the most places. So as much as electronics and stuff are great, we can only really shift those. If I bought, like, for example, a bit of vintage electronics, I can only really get the money I want on eBay. And at the moment, I'm just not even confident that I would get that money on eBay because I had stuff listed. um it's crazy. I had stuff listed on there and it's just getting no kind of traction. Oh, getting offers from people like abroad but not in the UK, very strange. So I think that when we're sourcing, we're looking to pick up stuff that we can sell in multiple avenues. So the stuff we pick up is going to be mostly pop culture based, because then we can sell it in the shop, we can sell it on our website, we can sell it at toy fairs, we can sell it at comic cons, and we can sell it at car booths. Everything, like, we want it to be, and at the market as well. um what's the website discount again? Shaba, how are you? It makes me think it's something to do with how eBay supplying the traffic. Yes, some people are saying, Shelley, that they're changing what they're promoting, so they're promoting certain types of products. It could be that we've just fallen out of favor with that. So, Christy, how can one tiny Viewmaster disc be $33 shipping? It's probably because of what I've said it at, Tommy. But bearing in mind that I've still gotten more sales to the US than in the UK, and my UK shipping, my Europe shipping is spot on. That doesn't matter, to be honest. Do you get international sales on your website, Peter? I have had an international sale on the website, but not often. Hey Josh, how are you? But yeah, I just wanted to kind of chat really while I'm here. Beck is going to be coming to pick me up at 5 o'clock. I've only got 20% battery remaining. But yeah, I just think it's just something I wanted to get off my chest really and talk about, because it's stressful, guys. We've suddenly gone, like, eBay was our best. eBay was literally our best income. It was our biggest income, and it's instantly, almost overnight, like that. This is the thing, it's not been like a slow decline. I mean, just a few weeks ago we were doing like $1,000 a week, guys. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like this is the thing, it's not just, you only have to go back a couple of months, and I was really happy with what we were doing on eBay. It's literally been a very sudden thing, to from the 9th of March. Like, I can literally pinpoint it. From the 9th of March, you can see our store has just been trashed. So it's just, it's gone from being our most reliable, most consistent, biggest source of income to like nothing. So yeah, it's very weird. um Ashaba, it's OCS 10, is the discount code, but honestly, there's no. Only buy something if you want to. Do you know what I mean? Like, as if you need to. Please don't. Feel. I'm not making this video to get sales like that. I do that on my TikToks and stuff. That's when I'm promoting my website and stuff. This is just to chat with you guys, man. Just been away for a week on holiday, and wow, sales absolutely tanked. Fingers crossed they pick up again. Now I'm listening in. Hopefully, Josh, they will. Shipping to the USA. It's not always crazy, Dawn, but they've added a lot of charges. It's incredibly frustrating. I wish eBay would be clear about what they want. I think I guess they have been clear. They've announced it. I think I saw a video from a guy called Prime Time. I think Prime Time Treasure Hunter or something in the States. He seems like a smart, switched on guy, and he was talking about how eBay have apparently they have actually said things like they're looking for higher value or like customers, and I've heard people mention that here in the chat as well. So maybe like our stuff mostly being around the 30-40 pound mark is just no longer in. But I can't even buy that. It just sounds like nonsense to me, if I'm honest, because I'm like, people want this stuff. I mean, I'm not selling bad stuff, guys. Do you know what I mean? Like, people want this stuff. People want cans of Funko or whatever, and do you know what I mean? Like, they want this stuff. So I and we sell the thing is, I think the beauty of this is, I suppose the beauty in the sense is, like, in the past we would have just literally been up a creek without a paddle or whatever you call it, because we literally only sold on eBay. But what's giving me and Beck perspective right now is the fact that there are sales out there, guys. There are sales happening. People are shopping. People are buying. So within the past 18 days, even though we've had literally next to nothing sell on eBay, I think the reason why it's frustrating is because obviously with eBay you expect traffic. eBay apparently has the second best traffic or something, or, after Amazon. So you'd expect more for 18 days, guys, right? 18 days, you'd expect more. I think that's the thing. But luckily, because Beck and I have been going out there and working on all these different ways of selling in the shop, we see that the business is out there, the money is out there, the buyers are out there, and for whatever reason they're just not. And it's not even, I can't even say the whole time, it's just the past 18 days, right? That's all it is. The past 18 days is where this has happened. It's not, I've got to put it in perspective. It's just since the 9th, our sales have just tanked. We've had, and we've never had this many 0 days as well. So I must point that out as well. 0 days have been phenomenal. Our biggest sale day was that we've only had one day over £100. All the other days that we've had sales have been £20, £28, £7, £15, £7 again, and then £15 and £10. That's the only days we've had sales. All the rest of the days out of the 18 days have been 0 sales days, including the weekends, etc. It's just obviously on eBay that this is happening. It's not happening anywhere else, and it's only been happening like this for the past 18 days, guys. So that's just something to kind of bear in mind. Ending and relisting, we've done that, Mr. Sadie. We ended and listed everything again. We've been doing SEO as well. Feeling your pains. The eBay is on my naughty list right now. So Susie, Shazad, hey Shazad, dumb question. Wouldn't it be better to get stock that sells on eBay? Shazad, this stock does sell on eBay. That's the thing. I'm sure it's selling for people, just not for us. So either we're just making the worst listings on the planet. Again, we've gone into incognito and been searching our listings. Our listings are coming up quite high, so I know it's not that. Like either, and the stuff sells, and like I said, only 18 days before, I wouldn't be saying this is, because this is beyond, like, this is not slow sales. This is like next to 0 sales, Shazad. Are eBay trying to encourage you to go for their pay and click scheme as you have new items? Who knows, Lee? I've never used pay per click, so it could well be, but I'm also not prepared to use that either. How hard would say independently international shipping? I use GSP for eBay, but my Depop is UK mainland shipping only. International is really easy, especially for clothes, Josh. If you're selling clothes, most things you're going to be able to ship to the States for, like, I don't know, under 15 quid, I'd say. Europe, maybe around a tenner, if you use the standard service. So that's what I'd say, Josh. Yeah, Shazad is alive, yeah. Hey Tea Cakes, how are you? How's SEO going? No, SEO is exciting, and you can start seeing results for things. It's good. Um, eBay is only as good as the fingers using it. I guess so. I guess so. Like I said, it's not for everyone. There are people still crushing it. I know Tommy's doing amazingly well. So that's amazing. But it's certainly not our experience. And again, I need to reiterate, we're talking 18 days here. We're not talking like forever. It's just, this is what's happened. It's been an incredibly stressful 18 days because you suddenly see your biggest income literally drop to 0. Like I said, our last sale was for £7 on Thursday. We've not had anything since then. The person that purchased on Friday just didn't pay. And that was actually an item that we listed and got the offer within the hour of listing it. So, I just wanted to kind of mention that really, and just vent, I suppose. Other than that though, you know, eBay's going crazy for me, especially with the weather. Why everyone's buying video games? Who knows? Just been to my cabinet and made a sale. Oh, that's great, Blue Harvest toys. See, look at that, Blue Harvest toys. That's fantastic. See, that's another option as well. You know, like Brum Reseller does as well, like having cabinets in places. That could be a good option as well. But yeah, we're just all I'm saying is other avenues are producing results for us. For whatever reason, right now eBay isn't. That's it. My experience. You know, we're listing regularly, we're listing new items, we're listing used items, we're listing in demand items. And this is the situation. So it's always wonderful when people have suggestions. But you know, even if we were like the absolute worst people on the planet to have ever used eBay, I at this point, I almost feel like what we're doing is rather incredible. I actually think it's to do this is to be this bad. Do you know what I mean? Um, I usually sell 1 to 2 items per day per 100 listings when I focus on my experience. And I don't sell hot toys, so not sure, buddy. Oh, okay. Um, what's his promoted at? Oh, gosh, I don't know. I don't know what my promoted's at. I think last time it was at like a set amount. I think I had it capped at like 4%, but after like seeing literally nothing, I I've just got. I think I've gone back down to the 1% or something. So I'm not sure. But if that is the case as well, you know, I'm not sure if that's what I want to do. Giving suggestions. You know what? It probably is, Tommy. It probably is. Because I've got perspective now. You know, I've got perspective. Like I said, I see other avenues at selling the stuff, and honestly, if it requires that much tinkering and that much input, it gets to the point where is that amount of input worth the output? Because it shouldn't be that complicated or that difficult and or that involved. You know, like the fact that I can take something and stick. I can go into a field now, at a car boot and get money for stuff that is struggling to sell on eBay. That is weird because you know, like we've all been on the other side of that argument where you go to a stall and a seller asks for a high amount for something and they're in the middle of a field, etc. But like going there with, you know, it's yeah. Anyway, I'm not promoting, says Shelley. Shazad says, I've eBay and Amazon the back burner, too many projects on the go. That's completely understandable, Shazad. Yeah, that's completely understandable. We've got it on the back burner as well. Um, but it's more, it's gone on the back burner by itself. But yeah, just, you know, I think it's just, I think you can't, you can how many like straws can you clutch at? You get to the point where you start, because you do start looking at, is it this, is it that, is it, you know, and you start literally tinkering with all these different things. But when you actually step back, and like I said, you know, when you step back and you actually look at what else is going on, like I said, for me this is a lot more bearable because of the other stuff we've been doing. That's it. Right now, if all we had was eBay, I don't even think I'd be making this video. I think I'd probably be just homeless or something. I don't know. Like, I don't think I'd be like doing this. I wouldn't have the mental strength. The only reason I can even come on here and tell you guys what's going on with the sales. Thanks for popping in, Shazad. I hope your daughter has a lovely birthday. I'm sure she will. But yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like the reason why I can come here and talk about 60 quid in 7 days is because it is ridiculous. It's literally ridiculous. Like, I know that the stock is popular. I know it's priced right. I know, you know, I know that our listings are good. All these things. I know our SEO is good. Our descriptions, etc. is all good, and it's, you know, it's simply the fact that this one platform over the past 18 days is just messing. So anyway, um, Hazy says, Darlene, sending eBay best wishes. Thank you. I remember Shazad back in the day, now buying planets and NFTs. Well, if it works, it works. Um, I find running short sales and promoted listings is better. Yeah, Mr. Sadie, promoted listings is something we have done and we do, but yeah. Mother's Mustache says, I vote no third party access to eBay. When eBay was originally coded, this wasn't even a thought. I've never allowed third party access to any of the listing helpers. I've never ever have one issue. Just my opinion. You know what, Mother's Mustache? Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe it is. Maybe it is because we're using WordPress, but I'm sure there's plenty of other sellers that are using it and are also doing well. And like I said, it was working beautifully, absolutely beautifully up until the 9th of March. It was working absolutely fine. During Christmas, it was working a treat. Before Christmas, it was working a treat. Yeah, that's just my opinion. And plus, the odd thing, I would list directly onto eBay, that's why I struggle to accept it's because we're using a third party thing. And also, there's plenty of sellers that are using apps like Zip Sale, etc. And I don't feel their sales are being affected or impacted. So I think this is where you can start looking for, what is the silver bullet. And I just don't think there necessarily is one. But yeah, I just wanted to have a little chat with you guys. My battery is about to die. I've been waffling on about this now for nearly 30 minutes, but I really do appreciate you guys remembering that I'm still here and popping on and sharing your thoughts. It's much appreciated. Thank you so much for the comments. By the way, guys, Tracy is back, which means Tommy and Tracy should be back doing their live chats. I'm looking forward to those returning for certain. So hopefully that will happen. And yeah, I think yeah, that will be the end of it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later. How do I end this thing?